I've signed up for my first ultra marathon 50k. It's coming up on the 11th of September 2021. Good morning and welcome to my channel. CLFurlong here. We're all about running, lifestyle and everything in between. And today we are kicking off week number 2. Last week went good. It was really good. It was a good way to just get into the groove of what this training plan is going to be like. This week I'm already out of place just because I thought this morning I was doing a 30-minute run. Double checked, which I'm glad I did. I'm meant to be doing a 60-minute run. So this is the difference, is volumes are a lot bigger than stuff that I'm used to doing on a regular basis. So that's okay. That's all part of the plan, is time on feet. We're doing 60 minutes, just cruising, light and easy. It's not too bad this morning. It's about 6 degrees at the moment. Sun is trying to pop out, so we should get some of that along the way. Otherwise, feeling pretty good. Was a bit tired yesterday. Really, actually, I was quite tired yesterday. Slept well though. Hopefully, yeah, this run should be pretty good. Still continuing to listen on to the book called Profit First, which it's a game changer for business. So really do encourage you, if that's something you're into, go have a listen. Really good. Otherwise, I'll see you out there. Let's go. Alright, 6.3k, almost at 45 minutes, averaging a slow pace 6:52, which makes sense. Anyway, let's keep chugging on. Alright, we're done. We are done. Nice. 60 minutes, just hit a perfect 9k at basically 60 minutes and 59 seconds. Well, pretty solid run. Feel good. Legs, yeah, definitely sore than last week, but they're not painful or anything. It's just body adjusting to time on feet, which makes sense, because last week it's the biggest load I've done in a while. So I've done around a 6:47 pace, it would seem, and yeah, pretty good. I was just thinking it's going to be interesting to be able to track my average distance over time. At the start of the year I was probably averaging 4 or 5k when I do it, and by the end of this year it's going to be interesting to see what that average distance is. Now, one of my goals was I want to be able to say that I can get out and do 10k just casually. Well, these 60-minute runs is definitely getting me close to that goal as well. Feel good. Yeah, it was a bit slow, stiff at the start, but I've been doing stretching and yoga at the start of each morning as well, just to help with this. Yeah, so feel pretty good. Tomorrow we have another 60-minute run, so back-to-backs. Keen for that. And tonight is Nacho Night. Still in lockdown, of course. We'll find out in a couple of days of what's going to happen there as well. So today I'm just going to be listing, just hanging out, getting that done, and I'm keen for nachos tonight. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go. All right, folks, here we are, run number 7. This is, it's Wednesday, it is the 2nd of June, and today we're doing another 60-minute run. So 7 days in, seven runs in, not 7 days, but 7 runs in, and I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. To be honest, I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling a bit worried about this run, just because I haven't done this kind of load for a while now. Then the other thing I'm thinking about is, well, I'm not here to do an hour run or 60-minute run and to do fast. It's just to have time on feet. So if it's slow and steady, that's all it needs to be, slow and steady. So it will be interesting to do these back-to-backs. Yeah, it's a pretty good morning. It's not too cold. It's probably about 10 degrees and sun is coming out, so that should be pretty good. And I'm just keen to get this done and just push through. So continuing on with Profit First, and then we might get into some of the music jam. So otherwise, I am feeling tired. I've been noticing that I get to about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock for the day, and I am feeling that pretty tired. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I've also just got some news that there's a higher probability at the time of me filming this that our lockdown is going to be extended, which, not that really changes anything with the running. It's just mentally overwhelming. So anyway, let's get out, let's just cruise, let's you know, clear their head and have some fun. So let's go. Woo. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Alright folks, we're about to hit 4K. We're doing alright, slow and steady, doing a 7:07 pace, and I'm okay about it because I don't want to overdo it. But it's nice, heart rate's lower than normal, so which is nice. Just a nice cruise run. Whew. Let's keep going guys, let's keep going. We're almost 30 minutes in. Whew. There we go folks, 60 minutes done, actually 61 minutes, 9K, averaging 6:48. Definitely feeling it today. That's what I said at the start, but feeling it big time. Have to do a good stretch, take it easy. Tomorrow I'm meant to be doing intervals, so we'll see how we are. I'm not saying I'm not doing them. What I'm saying is I might have to adjust them to make sure that I'm not overdoing it, because I'm definitely feeling some things, but this is expected. Bigger loads, back to backs. It's the whole point. Getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. All right, let's have a look at the stats, see how we've gone. For those that don't know, today, Wednesday, is my podcast day. It's the day where I try and grow, try and do a bit more on the business, or I guess do a bit more on the podcast in this case. And one of my goals is going forward is every Wednesday I need to either outreach or reach out to 3 new possible candidates for the interview, for the podcast, or I need to at least do 3 more episode plans, meaning is it a guest and reach out to them, is it a potential business and then reach out to the owner of that business, or is it a solo episode and really determining what that will look like, because I can no longer keep just doing a week-to-week situation. I usually have a 3-week buffer, but then every 3 weeks I get to that point where I need to bunch again. So I have put in place that every Wednesday I need to be 3 weeks ahead, so that way I'm getting that big backlog, just so it buys me some more time. Simple thing to do, pushes me each week and enforces me to grow. Also, still listening to Profit First, didn't even end up using any music, didn't need to, and pretty happy with that. The book is really good, you got to check it out if you're running a business. Check it out. Heart rate was good, pretty consistent. It got lower over time as well, slightly. This is what I like. It's forcing me to go slower. This time on feet, back to backs, forcing me to go slower. All right, so tomorrow we're going to do intervals. We're going to jump over there in a second. Yeah, we're doing good. I feel all right. I wasn't feeling too positive about this run, but we've done it. I've surprised myself, so pretty happy with this. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, we are back and we are doing run number 8, and I called it. We are back in an extended lockdown for another week. Anyway, that aside, so we're doing intervals today and basically doing exactly what I did last week. So be a 5-minute warm-up, and then I do 4 lots of 3 minutes on and 3 minutes recovery to 1-to-1 ratio. And so the pace is at an 80% best effort, probably actually slightly less, so aiming between that 5:30 and 5:45 pace, and then walking for 3 minutes and then do it again. So we do that 4 times, gets me to about just shy of 5K, and it's a nice good loop just around home. So yeah, pretty good. Listening to some tunes today. The weather's pretty good actually. It's not too cold. I mean, well, it is a bit fresh, but it's not too bad. And yeah, I'm not feeling too bad. I am feeling tired, like sleepy tired. I just didn't have a good sleep, so a bit restless, and we'll see how that goes. But once again, not out here to prove anything, just to get it done, see how we can go. And yeah, so it should be pretty good. All right, let's do it, team. I'll see you out there. It's nearly time to start, but look at this. Absolutely beautiful morning. So good. We've got 10 seconds till we start. I'm pumped. Are you pumped? Are you ready? Here we go. Time to charge. Let's go. Do, do, do. There we are. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy. A lot easier second time doing this. Obviously I did the first one last week, and although I was a bit nervous of doing it because heavier load this week, but surprisingly I've done it well. So we'll jump into the stats, but I'm not trying to compare that to last week either, even though I probably will, but we've done a 6:12 pace. Not too bad. Warm up, we averaged 7-minute pace, which is nice. The actual runs we've averaged a 5:37 pace, and the recoveries we've averaged a 6:36 pace. So, all right, so happy with these. The problem with being in lockdown is we're stuck within a radius that we're allowed to go in, and I need to be doing elevation training as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. It's not too bad at the start yet, but I'm gonna have to start to think about it, because there's training days which are just hills, and I need to be doing hill climbing. So anyway, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Tomorrow, rest day. Saturday, I think we have a 60-minute, and then Sunday we have a 90-minute, so pretty heavy week. I think it's 60 minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna go have some breakfast, and I will see you on Saturday, which will be in a couple of seconds. All right, team, we are back, and it is run number 9 for the 50K training plan. It's cold, and we are doing 60 minutes again today, another 60 minutes. So this will be the third 60-minute run for this week, and tomorrow we do a 90 minutes. So we're gonna get out, do the usual. This is kind of repetitive at the moment because I can't get out. We are still in lockdown. It's been extended for the week, which means it's going to be a lot of the same loops for the next coming days and runs, but that's okay. We've done this before, training for the backyard marathon. We'll just have to do it again, and hopefully in a week's time I'll be able to get back out and I can run with Carla and go to some new different places. All right, so we're going for 60 minutes, slow and steady, probably get around that 9K mark again, listening to Profit first, and yeah, gonna try and stay warm while doing it. So hope you're all having a good day. Yeah, let's go for a run. You coming? Let's go. It really is a mental battle for a lot of this, I think so. We're at 42 minutes, 43 minutes actually, and I'm also on the final chapter of the book. So I'm going to pause the book, I'm going to put on some tunes. I'm just getting out of focus, so put some tunes on and buckle down for the final, 17 minutes or so. And not necessarily wanting to speed up, but just feel the spring. So I'm going to put some tunes on. Let's do it, team. Let's do it. Whew. Almost there, folks. Getting the goosebumps. Come on, that's what it's all about. 60 minutes. done and dusted. I've done a good 9k. Feel strong. The music did help a bit, sped me up a little bit. Not that I didn't want to speed up, but just gets me into that focus zone. Put some beat, some structure to it, and that last solid 15-14 minutes. Whew. Whew. So feel good. Definitely started off not what I expected, but what I did like is over time in this run I've gotten really good. I'm going to look at the stat in a second, but whew, I've almost finished profit first. If you are starting a business, if you've started a business, if you're running a business, anything that you're doing with a business, small business, but big businesses you can do it as well, it's just going to be a bit easier as a small business. Check this book out. I'm telling you, it's simple sauce. And I'll be in my second week of actually doing the practice, and I'm excited to see the results. So really encourage you, check it out, check it out. All right, let's have a look at the stats. So we've done 9:14, 1 hour and 6 seconds, 6:34 pace, 154 heart rate, a bit higher than I wanted. I couldn't get it down, it took me a while. Elevation 51, heart rate, yeah, kind of spiked. So interesting, very interesting. Love this stuff, tells a story. Solid stuff. Tomorrow we do, what do we do? We do 90 minutes, which I think that one will be interesting. Once again, slow and steady, that's the long run for the week. It's going to be a lot like today, but I'll end up probably doing 2 loops, well, a loop and a half or so, which is fine. It is what it is. I'll finish off the book and probably just cruise with some music maybe. I don't know, we'll see what it comes. I think the weather is meant to be raining, so who knows, but we'll push through, we'll get it done. You'll be here supporting me, right? I hope so. Yeah, now what have I got on today? Today's Saturday, still in lockdown, so can't go out. Just gonna maximize rest. Gotta go pick up a fruit box, have some breakfast, and then got Kevin Esconde's live stream. Once again, I do that try to tune in every Saturday. And then probably gonna play some video games, chill, just take it easy, because it's been a long week just mentally and trying to get a lot done. So yeah, anyway, appreciate you being here. I'll see you in a second, which will be tomorrow, so let's go. Good morning, team. It is run number 10 for the training plan, and last run for the week number 2 that is. I'm feeling anxious. I'll be straight up, just because, you know, I haven't done this load, and I keep saying this each run, but it's true, I haven't done this load for a very long time. So it does make me a little nervous getting out and doing this. It's not as cold as last week. There is a cool breeze though, but we're doing 90 minutes today, 90 minutes on feet, which I think should get me around that 13k to 14k mark. Today we were meant to be doing the first of the trail running series events. Of course, due to lockdown, it was pushed out, so that's in a couple of weeks, assuming everything is all good. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to go do 90 minutes. Look, I'm not feeling sore, I'm not feeling anything that's going to prevent me from getting this done. It's more that I'm just, it's probably just self-doubt, to be honest. I'm feeling tired, or like sleepy tired. But yeah, we'll proceed anyways. Take it easy. Probably end up finishing the Profit First book, so we'll be listening to that first, and then I'll probably crack on some tunes and just cruise. So yeah, let's go, let's do it. 90 minutes, an hour and a half. Whoo, let's go. Yo. $3K in, folks, and yeah, definitely going slow and steady, which is all good. It's just yeah, definitely feeling it today. Not sore, just probably a difference between fatigue and tired. But look, 3K in, taking it slow. Once I get into my groove, once I find my feet, should be all good. I'm not backing out, but we are. I've noticed I'm doing a lot slower, about a 7:18 pace at the moment, which is the intent of this, is to slow the heck down. I'm already thinking about breakfast. We're almost there. Ah. And there's nothing more exciting, as you can probably tell with the big smile on my face, when you get to that final stretch moment, knowing that you've done it. You've done it. Oh, I love it. This is what I love. Just love chasing it. Let's go, team. Let's go. Ah, so good. Whew. There we go, folks. 90 minutes done, and I know I talk about this all the time, that you can go out, do a 5k, and it just feels like it was the worst thing ever. Go out, do a 90-minute after doing back-to-backs all week, and I feel like I'm king of the world. Haven't hit any records, haven't done crazy paces, but I've just got it done. And I think that's the mentality of it, is that this morning I was feeling, I was like, I don't know if this is going to be what I want it to be, but got out, had some fun, remembered that it's all about time on feet, just getting out, getting it done as long as it takes. And I got it done, and around we've hit 13.2 kilometers, just kind of where I said we would probably get, which I'm so happy, because it helps me stay so in, I guess, self-aware with what I'm capable of, but then at the same time I continue to show up, and it continues to show me that I'm probably got a bit more than I expected. And that's what it's all about, putting in the reps, putting in the daily work. And there's so many other things in life, or whether it's work, or whether it's business, or whether it's any other thing that you're doing, whether it's a running or gym or whatever, that you can apply this to. Is just day in, day out, show up, get it done. It doesn't have to be the best, it doesn't have to be all that amazing, but the consistency over time is what speaks for itself. Very happy with this. All right, well, that's what I've got to say, folks, and no real big takeaways from this one, other than I finished the Profit First book. This book, I said at the start, you got to check it out. You know, what I love about this book is he kind of puts all the jam-packing meat at the start, so you get everything you want from the book at the very start. And then if you think you need to know more, well, you can continue on and get all the detail behind each part of the system. So really do encourage you. Easy listen. I've done it on 1.5 times, and I've done it in this entire week just while running. So really do recommend it. Go check it out. I don't think you would regret it. You can apply it to your life as well. But for anyone that's looking for some sense of, you know, what is it to compare to? Think of the Barefoot Investor, but for your business. So yeah. All right, well, that's that, folks. I'm gonna see you inside with a coffee, with a smoothie. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we have come in at the end of week 2, and it's been another massive week, just simply because, it's nothing, there's plenty of people doing this kind of stuff all the time, but the one thing I really wanted to really reflect on is just, and looking at my dashboard, is coming back to this position at the end of each week and just seeing how much I've accomplished. And I'm motivated by these numbers. I'm motivated by being able to see the progress, or what you're chipping away at. And for me, you know, that's what motivates me and helps me keep pushing on, because, you know, it's something which is almost tangible. I can see what I've done. So if we look at week 2, you know, we have done a total of 5 runs. You can see the dashboard now includes week 1 and week 2. So week 2 being from run 6 to 10, and you know, we've done it. We started off with a 9, we did a 9, we did a 4.6, which was the intervals, and then we've done another 9, and then we've done the longer run today, which was around 13.2. So we've had another aggressive week. Now, if we think about the entirety of this week, we've done another massive amount of distance. We have done 45 kilometers, right? Last week we had done 43 kilometers, so we have gone up by not 10%, just shy of 10%, about 5% we've gone up in terms of amounts, but it's accumulating over weeks anyway, over the 2 weeks of time on feet. So, if we think about where we're at now, we've done a total of 88.6 kilometers, averaging distance of about 9 kilometers, and we're just shy of 10 hours on feet. Average heart rate at the moment is about 149, and you can see at the bottom there on my bigger dashboard of where that is actually, tracking over time, and it does fluctuate. Total of 10 runs now, of course, and the elevation being a total of only 478, which I don't even think that's, I think the full race was about 750 meters elevation. So we have a long way to go. We're averaging about 34 at the moment per run, but due to lockdown, I'm limited of where I can do this at this point. So the intent is Carla and I will start to do some trail run adventures, just go out and find some trails and do them for the long days just to have some fun and split it up. So I'll be looking forward to that, and I think that will bring a big change to the plan as well. But average pace at the moment, we're sitting around 6:34, which I'm quite happy with it. There's nothing to be concerned by. Some people might think this is a bit too fast, and I think as I progress, this will continue to come down. I think we'll see it come down before it goes up. And it's not about pace, right? I like to track the pace because I want to understand what I'm doing, where I feel comfortable. And if I look at some of my stats on the ratio of runs which I had a higher heart rate, so if I reflect back over the last 2 weeks, my highest heart rate was 154, and that was simply that was yesterday. Actually, that was on the Saturday, my run number 9, which I did 9k. Pace was 6:35, so I was probably a bit faster than some of my other runs, and I averaged around 154, and it was an easy run. So being able to look at these and see maybe where I'm spiking and where I can slow down a little bit, because pace over time, if my rolling pace, which is something very interesting to have a look at, goes from 625 to 628, 620, 620, 626, 629, 629, 632, 634, 631, 631, 632, 634. So I started off slow, I've gotten a bit faster, and then it is going like this, right? Something, once again, just to be mindful of. I'm not too concerned by it at this point. Now, so it's been a really, really good week. I'm really happy. Not many big lessons this week in terms of things that I need to adjust on. Looking ahead to next week, what do we got? We've got same thing again. We've got a total of total of 5 runs. Now next week we do a fartlek. This is when it starts to spice it up. So we're doing a fartlek on the Monday, and a fartlek is essentially speed play. So that'll be first time doing that in this kind of plan. I'll be coming up with how I do that, and then I've got a 40-minute run on the Wednesday, and I've got a 30-minute run on the Thursday, and then a 30-minute on the Friday. However, that'll probably go to Saturday, and then I've got a 2-hour run on the Sunday. So building it up. So next week probably not as heavy in terms of load, but there'll be some differences in that. And then week 4, it will start to jump up quite a bit as well. So we'll leave that for another conversation. So all in all, really, really good. Once again, I want to hear from you if you've got thoughts, questions. What do you want to see in these episodes? Because the idea of this is to document for me and for me to learn and for me to understand as we go through. But of course, I want to share on the fly, how I'm feeling, what's happening, what I'm experiencing, and that will change as we get deeper into this journey. Obviously, it's a 16-week program, so we're only 2 weeks in, so we have a long way to go, and I think it will get really exciting once we start getting into some of the different trails and the different places I'll be training. So really excited to be able to do that. All right, folks, well, that's it. I'm having breakfast still. Probably still got it all over my face. Anyway, really do appreciate you being here. And this has been week number 2 for the Surf Coast Century 50k training plan. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do the whole shebang, and hustle. Ciao.